They thought captivity would silence him, but he turned his prison into a battlefield of the mind. In 1941, Yugoslav partisan fighter Nikola Vuković was captured by Axis forces during a raid in the mountains and thrown into a makeshift prison camp. The camp was nothing more than a crumbling fortress, where men wasted away from hunger and despair. But Nikola refused to wither. With nothing but chalk and pieces of coal, he began carving maps of the surrounding valleys onto the damp stone walls of his cell, memorizing every route, every river, every road he had once walked as a free man. Guards mocked him, calling him mad, but he was planning. When a shipment of supplies arrived at the camp, Nikola saw his chance. Using nails scavenged from broken crates, he fashioned a crude key, testing it every night in silence until the lock finally clicked. On a stormy evening, with thunder drowning out the noise, he and two fellow prisoners slipped from their cell, crawled through drainage ditches, and disappeared into the black forest. The rain washed away their tracks, but the mountains were merciless cliffs, swollen rivers, and the threat of patrols at every turn. For 10 days they moved like ghosts, stealing potatoes from farms and drinking from streams, their bodies weak, but their determination unbroken. Finally, Nikola reached partisan-controlled territory, his uniform in rags, his face gaunt, but his spirit blazing. He had not only escaped, he had carried with him precious knowledge of enemy troop movements, memorized during his captivity, which later helped the resistance launch a successful ambush. Years later, when asked how he survived, Nikola only smiled and said, "A prison can cage your body, but never your mind."